Bobbi Brown, what have you done to me? Yes, fabulous French. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. Oh my goodness, I have such an exciting video for you today, but first, as always, we must talk about my accessories. Look at these earrings. These are my first ever purchase from Shop Kike. They are so cute. They do all these little, I don't know if they're 3D printed, but she does a lot of like this material. I don't know how it works, but they're little daisies. How fun. And this necklace is from Humans Before Handles. We love Humans Before Handles. They are also a small business. They are Black owned. They are operated out of Atlanta, Georgia. I love peaches. I love Georgia. I've never been there, but I love peaches. But that's not what this video is about. You did not click on this video to find out about my favorite fruits and flowers, or maybe you did, in which case, well, that's wildly specific, but I'm so happy that you're here. No, you clicked on this video because you, like me, want to see my little mini Sephora haul that I got from the Sephora VIB sale from the video that I did last week. So in case you missed it, I'll catch you up real quick. Here's what you missed on Glee. Any Glee stands out there? Where are my Glee stands at? But so last week I did a shop with me video where I had like my little screen recording on the screen while I shopped the Sephora sale. I am not a VIB. I am a BI. So what it is, a beauty insider. Yeah, I'm the lowest tier, so I only got 10% off, but I did have a gift card that I got for my birthday. So I wanted to shop with you guys. I wanted to talk about some things that I was looking at, and my order arrived literally today. I was not planning on filming this video today. I was actually gonna do a jewelry collection video, but don't you worry, that's gonna come out on Monday. I still very much intend to do a jewelry collection video, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But today, we're doing my Sephora haul. What do I have here? I have the Tower 28 mini gloss set. There are 4 glosses here. You know I'm gonna be wearing all of them and swatching them for you on my lips, of course. And then I also have this Jouer blush palette. I'm gonna make you wait for me to open it because it's really something special. No, I won't. Of course I'm not gonna make you wait. We're friends. Look at this. Look at her. She is so beautiful. I am literally so excited to put all of these on my face, and I do intend to put all of them on my face. We're doing a very blush heavy look today. I'm gonna put blush on every part of my face. I also got a few samples. I got a sample of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I know this is like a cult favorite for so many, so I was very excited to try to sample. I also got a sample of this Bare Minerals foundation. I'm not gonna be doing this today just because I don't think it's good to test a new primer and foundation on the same day, because then if it doesn't work out, you don't know which one worked. So we will be trying this with a foundation that I already know and love, but oh my goodness, I'm sure you don't want to hear me gab on and on about all this stuff. You just want to see me put it on my face. So if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you and you want to see me try on all my new little cutie items from Sephora, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching. It's coming at you right now. Okay, let me zoom you in a little bit so you can see my face better. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. Bring it out a little bit. Okay, that feels great. Okay, so I'm gonna be starting with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Let me put some more butterfly clips in. We gotta get my hair out of the way. But I have heard so many people rant and rave about the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I feel like it's a cult favorite of many. And I actually kind of talked a little bit of trash about it the other day, even though I haven't tried it, so I absolutely had no right to do so. But I'm kind of the mindset that hydrating primers don't really do anything. I don't know, does anybody else feel that way? I just feel like just use a moisturizer, just use a facial oil. I feel like they accomplish the same thing. I've yet to be like really impressed by a hydrating primer, but I'm going into this judgment free, so let's see, does it have any claims? Are there any claims written on the front? Apply to skin morning and night? Wait, so is this like a skincare item? Ton of essential oils in here though. For reference, I have really dry, sensitive skin, so pretty much anything with fragrance breaks me out, so let's see. It doesn't look like there's any perfume in here or fragrance, but I do see essential oils. Oh, it smells like essential oils. Oh boy. She's thick though. Look at this. This is like a thick primer. I don't know how much to use. I squeezed out that to start with. Let's start with this. I don't want to put on too much. It just feels like a really thick cream. Okay, it feels really nice. Oh, this smell is so distinct. It reminds me of something. I don't know what this is. It's like bringing me back to my childhood. I feel like my mom wore a perfume that smelled like this. Oh, it smells like oranges. It's like really citrusy smelling. Oh, I really hope this doesn't break me out. I'm taking a little more just because I feel like I need a little more for my forehead. I don't know, I'm really nervous this is gonna break me out. It's like exceptionally smelly. Why put fragrance in primer? Nobody, it's going on your face. Nobody cares, you know? I shouldn't say that. I know some people who don't have sensitive skin like the experience of smells in their skincare and in their makeup, but for me, I prefer to get my fragrance in my perfumes, not in my skincare and in my makeup. I'm also confused. Is this supposed to be skincare? She said apply morning and night. Why would you apply a primer before going to bed? But I guess it's not a primer, it's a face base. What am I talking about? Man, if this didn't stink so much, I would be like over the moon right now. It feels amazing. I just want to keep putting it on. It feels so good. It makes my skin feel really hydrated. Now, it doesn't say on the back or anything whether or not I'm supposed to wait to go in with my foundation, but I'm gonna give it like a couple minutes to sink in just because it feels really moisturizery. So I'm gonna see if it sinks into my skin at all over the next couple minutes, and then we'll come back and see how my foundation applies over it. Okay friends, I am back. So I waited about 10 minutes to let it sink into my skin and to see if the smell went away, and it still stinks. Like I can smell it on my face, and I hate that. I can already say that is enough to make me never ever want to buy this. And I do also feel like I have a dupe for you, like because when I was using this, I was like, what is this reminding me of? It feels so familiar. It's Welleda Skin Food. So this is like a really heavy duty moisturizing cream, and I feel like the texture is like low-key very similar. So the Welleda Skin Food definitely is like a little thicker. Like this is Bobbi Brown, this is Welleda Skin Food. You can see the Bobbi Brown kind of goes out like that, whereas the Welleda Skin Food looks like, yeah, it's a little thicker, but honestly, they feel like very similar. And the Welleda Skin Food, this big size, I think I got for like $12 or $18. So definitely a lot cheaper. I think the full size of the Bobbi Brown face base is something stupid, like $50 maybe? I don't know, maybe it's less, but they feel very similar to me. It just stinks so bad. The Welleda Skin Food kind of stinks too, but this smell goes away way faster, so I would definitely rather get this. But yeah, we're gonna move on from that Bobbi Brown face base, and now I'm gonna go in with some foundation. And today I wanted to use the Milk Flex foundation stick because one, this is a foundation that I love and have been using for a while, but I noticed now that it's getting a little colder outside, it's like a little too dry for my skin. Not by a lot, but it definitely was a better summer foundation for me. So I'm wondering if this nice thick hydrated base will be enough to make it a winter foundation for me. So let's see if that works. If this is your first video of mine, prepare yourself because I am about to rub this in with my hands. That is how I like to apply my foundation. I know you're like, use a brush please, use a sponge please, what are you doing? But this is just how I like to do things, and my skin is very dry and this is just what works best for me. Shoot, this is applying really well. Dang it. I kind of low-key, part of me didn't want it to apply well because then I was like, okay, well I can just totally write off that vitamin-rich face base, but here it is, applying beautifully. But I feel like now that I know that that thick base works well under this foundation, maybe I'll try it with the Welleda Skin Food next time. Wow, good to know that a thick base can help make this foundation work for me in the winter. That's awesome. Now we're all done with our base. I'm gonna put some concealer and powder on real quick, and then we'll come back and get into the blush. Ooh, what everybody's been waiting for. All right, I have concealed, I have powdered, I even put on a little bit of brow gel. Now I'm ready for this beautiful blush palette. Just to note again, it's been like another 10 minutes and my face still smells like oranges. Ugh, Bobbi Brown, what have you done to me? Ah! But for now, let's move on to this beautiful Jouer blush palette. First of all, look at this packaging. You know what's weird? When I was reading reviews on this on Sephora before I bought it, people were complaining about the packaging and saying that it looked cheap. Ma'am, I'm sorry. Since when is gold embossing cheap? That's expensive. This is luxury. I am cosplaying as a rich woman with this palette. It's so pretty and it has little dragonflies and little flowers on it. Ugh, I'm so excited. That's why I went with my little flower earrings today, because I think this is their In Bloom palette. Is it not? No, it's not. It's Bouquet D'Amour. That's a good French accent, right? I think that means love flowers. Can we get a French translation on the screen? What does Bouquet D'Amour mean? Ah, yes, fabulous, French. This palette is so beautiful. You get 6 different shades of blush, and I believe 5 out of 6 of them are matte. This one, the orange, I can definitely tell has a bit of shimmer to it, and this one might have shimmer. It's kind of hard to tell. I guess we'll be able to tell when I put it on my face, but most of them are matte. I don't really care. I think they're all really beautiful shades, and I am such a blush fiend. I love blush. Like I mentioned, I really want to try to use like all of them. I want to do like the Butte Bean thing. You guys know Butte Bean. I just did a video reviewing her collab the other day. She's wonderful. She's so sweet. I love Betty Jean. And if you watch her, you'll know that she does this beautiful thing with her blush sometimes where she like brings it all the way up here and she does this very like ethereal fairy type of blush thing. And that's what I'm going to try to do today because I want to use as many of these as I possibly can. And I think I'll be able to do that if I like take it, just put it everywhere. Let's start with a more neutral blush right here. We'll start with the shade Adore Me. I'm interested to see how pigmented these are. It looks like I got quite a bit on my brush. Should I try it on my hand first? Okay, well nothing showed up on my hand, so interesting. Okay, we'll just go right in on the face then. Oh, clearly I did something wrong on my hand because the pigment is showing up on my face quite nicely. Wow, that's a really pretty neutral shade. It looks like, I guess it's kind of like a cool tone neutral. I don't really know, man. I like this shade though. This is pretty. I've mentioned before on my channel that I don't usually like neutral blushes because they tend to pull orange on me. Don't get it twisted though, because I do love an orange blush. I just don't like when a blush that isn't supposed to be orange looks orange. You know what I'm talking about if you got cool undertones. Everything looks orange on us. I'm gonna stop there because I want to use all of the blushes. So now let's go with something very different from that shade. Let's go to the one next to it, Kiss Me. This is like a beautiful hot pink looking blush. I think I want to put that one on the apples of my cheeks. Ooh, we'll see. This one I'm gonna dust off on the back of my hand here. Wow, oh, she's beautiful. Oh, it's pigmented. I just looked in the mirror and it was like a lot brighter in person than it looks like on camera. Why are you going in harder with the brush? I don't know. That is a beautiful shade. Oh my goodness. Kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, can kiss me. Honestly, well, don't, because then I'll have blush my lips, but this is a beautiful shade. Oh my goodness, they blend well together too. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with Seduce Me. Scandalous, love that. This is like a purple blush. This is like one of the main reasons I bought this palette too. I mean, all of the shades look beautiful, but I don't have like a purpley blush and I'm very interested in that. Like, I think that could be really cool. This one I'm also gonna dust off in the back of my hand because I don't know. Okay, let's try putting it up here. Ah, purple on my forehead, how fun. Wow, okay, that one's like extra pigmented. We gotta rub that brush off a little bit. Butte Bean does this. She kind of takes it into her eye a little bit here. Oh, that's fun. Wow, that's why I don't have my eye makeup fully done right now because I wanted to be able to do that a little bit. So I probably should match it on the other side, but I'm not going to because I want to show you every shade in this palette and I don't really care if it looks wild because we, believe it or not, are still living through a global pandemic, so I'm not going outside today. Okay, so now going into the other side of the palette, I'm gonna take the more neutral shade on this side of the palette for my like cheekbone area. That's what I did on this side. I feel like that's a good place to start. You start in the over here part and then you do your bright colors on the other sides of it. So this shade is called Marigold. And yeah, let's see. These blushes are really pigmented. So I feel like doing a little tap tap and then brushing it on the back of your hand is definitely a good way to start out. This is a beautiful shade too. All of these shades are really unique. I kind of thought that Marigold and the other neutral shade, this one, Adore Me, were gonna look similar. But I definitely feel like this one has a little more of a peachy vibe to it. I don't know, I love it. This is really pretty. Okay, what should we put on the apples of my cheeks? Let's do the shade Know Me, because then I think I'm gonna put the orange up here. I don't know, I kind of like that I put both of the wild colors on like my forehead. I think that could be fun. Okay, so I'm gonna dip into the shade Know Me, putting it on the apples of my cheeks. I haven't been putting blush on the apples of my cheeks lately. I've been focusing it more towards like the outer portion of my face to sculpt, if you will. But for this look, we're going for a blush heavy look, and I do still like how it looks on the apples of the cheeks sometimes. So I think it makes you look very cute, and I love nothing more than to look cute. This is nice. This is like a softer pink. It's like the softer version of Kiss Me. It's like Kiss Me with the volume turned down a little bit. It's like kiss me on the cheek. Don't kiss me on the lips. Kiss me on the cheek. And that's what this blush is. Ooh, I didn't think about what I should use on the nose. I guess I'll do whatever's left on the brush on my nose here. Cute. Oh, how fun. I'm having so much fun with this blush palette. So now we're going into, I believe this is the only shimmer shade. I know I originally said this might be shimmery, but I don't know. I'm not really seeing any shimmer in it on my cheeks. I mean, it's definitely allowing the glow from my foundation to peek through, but I don't think there's any shimmer in any of the other blushes, but you can tell that this blush is shimmery. I mean, you can see the shine. Ooh. Ooh, I'm very excited. I've never had an orange blush before. I use my orange lipstick as blush a lot, but I've never had like an actual orange blush, so. Oh yeah, that's orange. Heck yeah, that's orange. Okay, interestingly enough, this one's not quite as pigmented as the others. I don't mind that, that's fine. I mean, I just wiped a lot of it off on my hand, but now I'll go in without wiping it off. There we go, there's our pigmentation. Okay, now do the Butte Bean thing where I take it off my eye here. Let's see if I can't not mess up my brows. Okay, you guys, hear me out. I know that I might look a little wild right now because I am wearing different blush on both sides, but honestly, from a distance, I just look glamorous, I think. And I love this blush palette. This is so nice. These are all really pigmented. I said I felt like this one was a little less pigmented. I don't know if that's because it does have shimmer in it, so maybe they want you to be able to build it up a little more. It's not like not pigmented in a bad way. It's not a blush that you're like, ugh, going over and over and over again. This one, I just didn't rub off on the back of my hand, and I felt like that's how you get the best pigmentation out of it. I feel like if you don't love a super pigmented blush, this might not be the palette for you, but I just think it's so easy. I would rather work with a blush with too much pigment and have to like tap it off and rub it on the back of my hand than have a blush that you just like absolutely can't build up. So I am absolutely in love with this palette. I think this is so great. I believe the full price of this is $42. Honestly, I kind of feel like that's worth it. What's 42 divided by 6? 7. Good quick math. How about that? Are you impressed with how quickly I could do that? But I feel like I definitely pay $7 each for each of these blushes. I feel like this is a great value and there seems to be a good amount of product. Okay, I'm gonna finish off my eye makeup real quick and then I'll come back and we will try on some glosses. All right, I am back. I did my eye makeup. Look how cute. I used my little CVS Beauty Paparazzi flower stamp because you know it's the Blooms palette. I keep calling it the Blooms palette. It's Bouquet D'Amour, which I'm pretty sure just means like I love flowers, and I got my little flower earrings. We got a lot of flower stuff going on today. I feel very cute right now. But now we need to try on some glosses from Tower 28. First of all, tell me how I picked like the same color scheme in glosses and blushes. Like, don't these look like they should just go together? Because they also have lots of pinks and oranges and purples. I don't know. I really feel like I ordered a very curated collection during the Sephora VIB sale. Even though, again, I'll remind you, I'm not a VIB. I'm just an IB. I'm just an IB and life is a nightmare. I've never tried anything from Tower 28 before. I'm so excited. We will try on the clear gloss first so that I don't mix it with all the other glosses, and then we'll try on the colors. Oh, they're so cute and little, I could scream. I do a little bit of gloss on. I put on my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Sorbet before I started, so I'm just wiping that off real quick. Well, this is just the cutest thing in the whole world. Does it have a smell? Oh, it does. It smells like coconut. Oh, this is a tropical dream. This smells incredible. Okay, let's try it on. Ooh, this feels nice. Ooh, that's very comfortable. Feels like a lip oil. Wow, that really feels like a lip oil. That doesn't feel like a gloss at all, but it looks very glossy. Does it pass the string test? It does, no strings, wow. Okay, Tower 28, this is an excellent formula. This is the shade Chill, it's clear. I can definitely see myself wearing this all the time. Wow, I love this so much. Okay, let's wipe it off and try on another one. Let's try on this color next, this beautiful berry shade, kind of like a pinky red. The shade is called XOXO. How cute is that? Oh my goodness, does it also smell like coconut? It does. Oh, okay, a very light tint. Wow, I definitely expected that to be darker, but I'm not mad at it at all. Wow, that's really, really pretty. I like how subtle that is, because I'm not gonna lie, this was the one gloss in the set that I was like, I probably won't really ever wear that one, because I don't love like a pinky red like this. If it's gonna be like pinky, I want it to be more like corally, but I'm totally eating my words, because this is absolutely beautiful. I love how sheer it is. I think it looks really pretty. Oh, I like it so much. Okay. Now we're gonna do this purple shade. I was so excited for this. I feel like this is so unique. This is such a unique gloss color. I don't have anything like this. And the shade is called Fearless, not Fearless, Fearless. Love it, very cute. Much more sheer than I expected. That is really pretty though. This is nice. It's not as dark as I thought it was gonna be, but it definitely, I'm looking at my mirror, sorry, it definitely added some color. I don't know, I kind of wanted this one to be a little more pigmented, but I'm not upset about it. It's definitely, I mean, it looks different than when I have nothing on, but it could be a little more purpley. You know, I like my deep purple glosses. I have this one from NYX that's like a very deep berry shade, and I was kind of hoping this would be more that vibe, but it's a little more sheer, but it is still really pretty. Okay, now the last shade I'm gonna be trying on this beautiful orange. The shade is called Fire. Love that. That makes sense. I feel like this one looks like the least sheer. Like this one I can't see through the tube at all, where the other ones I could like see through the tube. I don't know. I'm just over here making wild assumptions when in reality, I don't really know. Ooh, that's pretty. Wow. Interestingly enough, I feel like it looks more pigmented on camera than it does in my mirror. This one's also kind of subtle. I still feel like this is a really pretty orange gloss though. I've been trying to create my own orange gloss for the longest time. I have my little Fenty lipstick here, which is in the shade Saucy. It's this beautiful orange lipstick, and I always try to do like a dot of this, and then I go over it with like a sheer gloss, and I try to make my own orange lip gloss, and it never looks right. So I'm excited to have this, although I kind of wanna, am I gonna ruin it? Do you think I'm gonna ruin it? I don't care. Let's see. Just put a little bit, yes, that's what this needed. We needed a little bit of a pop of orange. Yeah, these glosses are really beautiful and really comfortable. I want them to be a little more pigmented because I'm a bright and colorful type of gal. I feel like if I didn't have such a bold, colorful makeup look on right now, if I had a bit of a more subtle makeup look on, which let's be honest, is not very often, I feel like I would appreciate the sheerness a little more. Let me just go in with a little more gloss now that I added that lipstick. See, this is what I wanted this to look like from the get-go, but I feel like I can pair these two together and they'll go really nicely, and I don't mind if they get mixed together because they're both orange, so it's all good. So I don't know, maybe I can mix a little bit of my dark purple NYX Butter Gloss with this purple one and make it a little more pigmented. Who am I? Nisa Pisa? I'm over here doing makeup science. Do you guys follow Nisa Pisa on YouTube? She is so funny, and she also likes to mix her own lip glosses, so if she gets a lip gloss that she doesn't like, she'll take another lip gloss and like mix them together. So maybe I'll do a little mixology, I don't know. But I love how this final look turned out today. It's so pretty. I wanted to point this out real bad. Look at this. Do you see the glow on my face right now? I am so glowy on both sides, not even just the side where I use the shimmery blush. Like, my foundation is popping through these blushes so nicely, and I love that, because my only worry about the fact that there was a lot of matte blushes in here is that I didn't want it to make my face look flat, and sometimes matte blushes can do that if you don't get good ones, but I feel like these matte blushes are really allowing my natural glow from within to pop through, and I love that. Wow, is this the outro of the video? Are we wrapping things up? I think we are. Let me zoom you out. I had so much fun filming this video for you today. I really enjoyed all of the products that I tried. This blush palette is like a 5,000 out of 10 for me. I have absolutely no regrets about buying this. I know I had a gift card and I got it on sale, but I still have no regrets. I think it's so wonderful. I think I would pay $42 for this, knowing what I know now about how high quality it is. I think it's absolutely worth the price, but of course, you know, maybe wait till Black Friday. I'm sure they'll do some sort of sale, whether it's on the Sephora website or if it's on the Jouer website, but I think this is a wonderful product. I'm so excited to continue playing with it. The Tower 28 glosses, I do really like. I was expecting them to be a little more pigmented, so I'm a little disappointed in that, but I do still feel like for $20, I got 4 really cute little glosses, and it was a good way to test out the formula. I love the formula. It's so comfortable, and I love that it feels like a lip oil, but I'm still a really big fan of them. Oh, and lastly, the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. As I mentioned before, I did not care for this just because of the scent. The scent is the only thing turning me off from this product. If it were not so smelly, I would not care, but I can still subtly smell it on my face. It's faded a little bit, but it's so strong. I am worried that I'm gonna wake up with a bunch of breakouts tomorrow, and if I do, I will update you in the description box, but I just feel like it performed very similar to my Willita Skin Food, and I'm definitely gonna be bringing this back into my makeup routine because I feel like these are dupes for each other, and this one is way more expensive, so definitely save your money and just get the Willita Skin Food instead because I feel like they work the same. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me today. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm gonna be uploading my jewelry collection on Monday, and I'm so excited about that. I have so many jewels that I've accumulated over the years, and most of them are from small businesses and individual artists, so I think it's really cool to support small small businesses and to support small artists. Not that the artists are small, I don't know how tall the artists are, but their businesses are small and I just think that's great. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss that. Also, please check out my description box for everything on my face today, as well as a ton of Black Lives Matter resources. I'm gonna have petitions to sign, places to donate, and ways to help protesters. So please make sure you click on those links if you have the time, and I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!